sit back and relax and enjoy another episode of J&C Fix and Play.
Hope everyone is doing well today. So what we have today is a Nintendo 64 Rumble pack, and these always run on 2 AAA batteries. And for those who don't know, there's actually a modification you can do so that you can take these and throw them away. And the way this works is that we're going to move one wire inside here, and by moving that wire or resistor, you can use either one, the system will actually power the Rumble pack, and you don't need the 2 AA batteries. So this might be good if you have corroded battery terminals and you can't get it fixed, or if you just want to try a simple, easy mod. So, quick disclaimer, you can only do this with the official Nintendo ones, from what I understand. And number 2, you can only run, I believe, max at 2 of these units at the same time. So if you mod these, you can't run a 4-player matching GoldenEye with the Rumble pack. You can only have 2 going at once. And supposedly this is something that Nintendo did for their retail stores. So first thing you're going to need is a security bit. And let's get into it. You're going to pop out these 2 screws here. Okay, so now once you get the 2 security bits out, carefully take this out. Careful because it is attached in here. We'll pick that up in a second. And you're going to very carefully take out the motherboard. And there you go. So this is what you should have. Take this, put it to the side with this. You don't need the 2 bottoms yet. So, you look over here, you have a resistor right here. And what we have to do is move that unit. And we're going to move it over to this side. So, a couple things you're going to need right now. You're going to need a solder iron. I like a solder pump. I think it's very easy to get at the old solder so that you can safely remove a component from a motherboard. So let's get to work on that. Okay, so once you get the unit out, here's the resistor at this location. Flip it over. And just be careful with this unit because this is kind of heavy and you don't want to tug on this too much. This right here is the resistor. And what we want to do, these pins are bent over and you just want to like lift them up so that they're kind of easier to get to. All right, because you want to straighten them out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our solder iron, set the pump up. If you don't have a solder pump, you can essentially just use a pair of tweezers and a soldering iron that essentially do the same thing. I just think that the pump makes it a nice, clean, nice and easy. Okay, so once you get the resistor taken out, here it is here. Let it cool down. It may be a little hot from the iron. And what you're going to want to do is straighten out these 2 pins. All right, try to get them as straight as you possibly can. Don't go bending it too much because this is very thin metal, so you could snap this very easily. So what we want to do is we're going to straighten it out, and then we're going to reattach it to the new points. Okay, so now once you have your resistor straightened out, you're going to have to reconnect it into 2 spots. First spot is this guy right here. This top hole, these 2 right here, the top one right next to the plug for the motor. And the next one is going on this top one right here next to F1. So you should be able to straighten out the resistor to make it stretch between the 2. Okay, so once you have it straightened out and put in the right spot, we just got to add a little bit of solder to hold it in place. Okay. next step is to put it back together and test it. Okay, so now that's all done, start putting it back together. We'll do a little test. Got the unit in here, no batteries. I don't know if you can hear it. Works absolutely great, actually. Let's see. Actually, mine seems to be a little bit stronger than what it used to be, so maybe that could just be from weak batteries or whatever. But so it works. So as you can see, it actually, hopefully you guys could hear it, but it actually does work. Very simple mod. It's something cool if you are, don't want to keep buying bad AAA batteries for these. Also, like I said before, if you have ones with corroded battery terminals here. So easy to do. Probably should take you 10 minutes tops, if that. Don't run more than 2 at a time. That's what from like any research I did, that's what they say. And I know other people have said the same thing. You don't necessarily need to get the desolder pump, but I just think that if you're gonna be modding systems, something great to have. You can also do this mod with a pair of tweezers. You would just apply pressure to remove the resistor while you heat it up with the solder iron. So, hope that helps. Feel free to click the subscribe button, as I will be posting more mod videos and gaming pickup lots and maybe some more reviews. So, everyone take care and have a wonderful time.